Hey guys, it's Megan. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the 3 marker challenge. And I've seen a lot of people do this using Copic markers, but I don't have Copic markers, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys don't either. So in today's video, I decided to do the 3 marker challenge using Crayola markers. So the colors that I got for this challenge were this peach color, yellow, and green. And these are the Crayola Super Tips markers, which are actually my sister's, and getting these markers was a challenge in itself because she did not want me using her markers, but she finally agreed to let me use them. So before I got started sketching, I wanted to swatch out the markers to see what kind of colors I could get. And since these are water-based markers, I decided to add some water to see if I could make some lighter shades, and I was pleasantly surprised with how these markers worked. I was also able to mix the yellow and the pinkish tone to make sort of a skin tone, and also to make a darker orange. And I mixed them on this piece of plastic that you see over there when I wanted to paint it onto my drawing, and this just, it just makes it into watercolor. So with the colors that I got, I was inspired to draw this girl, and she has green hair with flowers in her hair. And I just love when people put things in the hair of their drawings. I don't really know, it just looks really nice to me, so I really wanted to try that out. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do more original drawings on my channel, so this is a pretty much original drawing. And a suggestion that I have for you guys, if you're like me and you struggle to draw original characters, like if you're used to just copying a drawing, is to still use references, but to combine a bunch of references so that by the end you have a totally original creation. So I got the eyes from one place, the nose from another, the mouth from another. I got the hair from a Pinterest tutorial. The body I just made up on my own, which is why it's probably not the best, to be honest. And the flowers, obviously, those are really easy. I just drew those. And I actually really like how her face turned out, and her hair came out okay for a first try. And then I drew the flowers in her hair, and each flower has 8 petals, but other than that, they were pretty random. Then I went ahead and inked my drawing with my 0.5 micron pen, and I was telling you guys in my last video that I needed to get more of these, and I finally did, so that's exciting. And if you want to use these markers and use the techniques that I'm showing you guys today, you'll want to use a waterproof fine liner, which is why I chose to line my art with the micron pen. I erased my pencil lines, and then I was ready to start coloring. So I started out by coloring her skin, and for the skin I mixed that peach color with the yellow, and I mixed it so that I got sort of a light tan color or a light orange. And this is the color that I used for the skin. And I had problems with the skin because I kept trying to layer it more and I tried to shade it, and that just does not work with these because it was like eating up the paper. And this is the Canson mixed media paper, which is supposed to hold watercolors, but I guess I just put too many layers of watercolor on there. And for the eyes, I mixed together the yellow and green marker just by coloring on that plastic sheet and then putting water over it to make a light green. And I applied that with my brush. And here you can see I am trying to shade this, and I say trying because it didn't really turn out that well, it's kind of awful. And then I took a light pink color and I put it on her cheeks, and this was a mistake because you'll see when it dries, it leaves a little ring around it, so you have to keep blending it out, and the more you try to blend it out, the more it eats up the paper, which is why the face it was a mess. And then I accidentally got some green on her forehead, so I had to go over and try to blot that off and cover it back up with the skin tone, but I didn't have the same skin tone that I originally used, and this part of the paper was the part that got the most eaten up. But anyways, on to the hair. So I went ahead and I just colored in the hair, and I left a bunch of white space for the highlights, and then I went over that with just some water to spread out the marker. And then I took my green marker again and I went back over the areas that were originally darker. And as you can see, I colored her eyebrows green as well. I colored in the lips with the peach colored marker, and then I colored in the dots of the daisies in her hair with the yellow marker, and then I also colored her shirt with the yellow marker. And I decided that her eyes weren't standing out enough, so I gave her some winged eyeliner with this micron brush pen. And then I just went ahead and made the background. And for the background, I did some yellow stripes with the yellow marker, and then in between the yellow stripes, I put peach stripes with the peach marker. And then I decided that the background was a little bit too plain, so on a separate sheet of paper, I drew some more daisies, and I colored the middle in yellow, and then I went around the edges with my green marker. I cut these out and glued them onto the page, and then the piece was finished. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Let me know what you would have drawn with these 3 colors in the comments down below. And give this video a thumbs up if you'd like me to do more 3 marker challenges. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and as always, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. It is @WellerMegs. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!